Welcome to Hatsput Economics, Hatsput, and it's your girl Connie. And if you haven't done so already, you know what I'm going to say. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. So I want to talk about something that is connected to economics. I know we all see that video that happened in the Waffle House with the young African American woman that was, in my opinion, sexually assaulted on camera. Once a woman's, body or anything sexual is exposed, that should be like, okay, stop what we're doing unless she's attacked, unless my life's in danger. Like her whole breast was exposed. They completely humiliated her and they sexually assaulted her and they basically choked her, abused her, absolutely no reason. And I've never been a big protester in the sense where it's a physical protest. I think with modern technology, with Twitter, with Facebook, with all this stuff, you can do a lot of damage in terms of getting your point across. And I think it's time for Black women, because that was disgusting. I haven't seen something like that in a long time. And it was just a very sexual assault. Like seeing her basically stripped naked. Like there was absolutely no reason. The cops weren't in danger. The cops' lives weren't threatened. There was absolutely no reason for that type of force. In fact, why were the cops even there? When I read the story, it was about a 50 cents utensils. Like, isn't there like a minimum for cops to engage? Don't they got anything better to do? Like, seriously? That is so disgusting. But of course, it's the state of Alabama. I'm not surprised. Alabama is one of the worst states in America for racism. So I'm actually not surprised. But Black women, if you want to strike, Black buying power is about to hit $1.5 trillion thanks to Black women. I'm going to say it again. Black buying power is about to hit $1.5 trillion thanks to Black women. So all you got to do, guys, is sit your booty on that wallet. Don't go to these establishments. Don't go to any restaurants. Save that money. Make money by saving. Don't go to Red Lobster. Don't go to Burger King. Don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to any of these fast food establishments, especially Waffle House. I've never been to Waffle House because I'm East Coast, but I've seen them when I went down to Georgia, never eating one. Guys, it is time to stop arguing with people who don't have ears. It's the year 2018. We should not have to still see and put up with this. So let me just read this article really quickly to you. According to the new Nielsen report called African American Women, Our Science, Her Magic, the business run by the brand and loyalty of Black women is driving part of the economy. So much so that total Black spending power is expected to hit a record $1.5 trillion by 2021. And just for those people who say Black spending power is not real, why don't you go look at Black Panther? Why don't you go take a look how phenomenal that movie is? Yes, a lot of other people saw it, but a big chunk disproportionately was African Americans. And as you can see, it was a number one movie for weeks. So Black spending power is real. So don't listen to those people who are saying it's not real wealth. No, it's not real wealth if you buy Jordans and Nikes and weave and gold and perfume. It's real wealth if you save it and use a loan and buy property, or if you take it and invest it into something that can give you back a residual income. It's real money. Because if you buy 10,000 Coach bags, you're going to have a bill for 10,000 Coach bags. It's whatever you choose to exist your money in. So that's really important. So if we want to see a difference, like this has to stop. We can't continue to have Black women killed by police, apprehended by police, and we can't continue to be aware of the problem. And this means you. This means you listening to this video. No one's going to do it for you. This means you hearing this video. No one's going to do it for you. Close your mouth, close your wallet, and see what happens. All right. The number of businesses majorly owned Black women grew 67% by 2007 and 2012 at a rate higher than all women generally in the United States. Black women have strong, life-affirming values that spill over into everything they do. The celebration of their power and beauty is reflected in what they do, watch and listen to, and people outside their communities find it inspiring. Okay, understanding how Black women's values affect their buying decisions has long been a market necessity, but now marketers also recognize the intercultural influence of Black women on the general market as an increasingly vital part of how all women see themselves, their families, and the rest of the world. Nielsen's new Diverse Intelligence Series reports also show that African American women are increasingly playing a role in brand loyalty, as many women across the nation, not just Black women, see themselves. They also have the majority ownership in over 1.5 million businesses with over $42 billion in sales. In all, these trends are increasing Black buying power as a whole, giving the Black community a bigger influence in the economy as a whole. So if you want to strike Black women, if you want to stand up for your rights, if you're not happy, close the wallets, cut the cards up, and buy from within your own community. See if there's Black farmers markets you can get food from. See if there's Black women you can buy your clothing from. Stop complaining about the price. It might cost a little bit more, but the long term, the end game is going to go back into our community, and we're not going to have to deal with this. So what's the this I'm talking about? I'm talking about what happened in the Waffle House. Okay, Waffle House was a disgrace. And it's right here. I'm not going to play the video because I don't believe in even watching that video. It was disgusting when I saw it. Completely disgusted. So this is the Daily Mail. It's a shocking moment. Okay, shocking moment. Alabama Black woman is violently arrested at Waffle House with 3 cops putting her to the ground and telling her, I'm about to break your arm over a dispute over plastic utensil costs. So these are the facts of the case. The Sireland Police Department have opened an investigation into the arrest of 25-year-old Chiquisa Clemens. Video of the incident shows officers briefly speaking with a visibly agitated Clemens moments before forcefully pulling her to the ground for no reason of the Waffle House. In the process of the threat, footage shows Clemens' top comes down, exposing her bare breasts as patrons continue eating their food while she's naked. That is sexual assault. That is sexual assault. Unless she had a weapon or a gun or something, that should have stopped immediately. Clemens was booked on charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. How could you be arrested for resisting arrest? What was a crime that you came there for in the first place? Getting arrested for resisting arrest is like wearing a raincoat because you're wearing a raincoat. It don't make any damn sense. And placed on $1,000 bond. Clemens said that the employee attempted to charge her 50 cents for a plastic utensil when she received them free the day before. I don't know too much about Waffle House, but I've never been charged for any plastic utensils, even when I go to Burger King, McDonald's, and Waffle House, from what I hear, is not a classy establishment. So, classy establishments don't have plastic utensils. I have no idea what's going on here. The incident comes amid a national backlash over 2 Black men that last week that were at Philadelphia Starbucks. So, Black people, Black women, I'm telling you, you don't have to march and protest. Close your damn wallet. Economic shutdown. Let it start this week. I'm starting it. I'm starting it. If unless you need groceries, unless you need to go to the doctor, economic shutdown. Slow that shit down. See who sells what in your neighborhood. See if there's Black owned businesses. Don't go to mass market places.
He got out of his
okay?
truck, naked except for a jacket, an assault rifle, shot a gentleman that was standing at the door.
All right. This is a Waffle House shooting. I'm just going to pause it because I didn't even want to hear it. Okay. That's the Waffle House shooting. What makes me pissed is that they were able to apprehend this son of a gun over here who was armed. Oh, he didn't resist arrest. What do you mean? When you arrested him, this man, this crazy person, when you arrested him, it says he did not resist arrest when the detective drew a gun on him. He was carrying a backpack that contained a firearm, ammunition, and a flashlight. That is crazy. He could have killed those officers. He should have been shot on sight. He fled the scene of a crime. That's resisting arrest. Did he stand there? What do you think he was doing in the forest? You think he was planting trees? What do you think he was doing in the forest? You think he was making a log cabin? If you walk away from the scene of a crime, that's resisting arrest. You are a runaway. It takes, of course, if there's a gun drawn on him and he doesn't have his gun in his hand, he's not going to do anything. But resisting arrest means you didn't turn yourself into the police precinct. You had the cops chasing you across several states for a statewide manhunt. Gosh, people, get your stuff together. And it's all over. Shakisa Clemens violently shows white cops restraining. It's just really bad. So what I want to do as a solution, hashtag economic shutdown. Stop buying fast foods from all these companies. You ain't see what happened to Papa John's? When Papa John was talking shit about Kaepernick and everybody banded together and Papa John's lost millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in a week, and eventually they had to force the CEO who made the comment out of his own company, out of his own board, because he was toxic for the brand. Guys, you can do this. You don't need Red Lobsters. You don't need Sizzler. You don't need, Olive Garden. You don't need Popeyes and McDonald's. Close your wallet and let people know. It's called money, power, respect. And in an economy where black women are contributing prospectively by 2022, $1.5 trillion, there's absolutely, positively no need for us to go through this. It's called money, power, respect. If every black person in America does not spend excessive money for a month, and when I mean excessive, of course you got to buy gas to go to work. I get it. Of course your child has to go to the doctor and you got to pay that bill. I get it. But all the extra unnecessary fluff, the drinking, the going out, the partying, the movies, the name brand, the labels, cut that shit off for a month and see how fast they're going to come to the table. Like little Kim said, like I said before with the locks, money, power, respect. That's all it takes. Close your wallet. And if you live in a place that's warm, see if they got black farmers markets. See if they got black growers selling food. And, bite the bullet, pay a little bit more. But this time has ended for black women to be treated like savage animals. The time has ended for black women to be sexually assaulted on a camera. That's on camera. Your sexual assault. Yes, when somebody pulls your top down, is grabbing all over her breast and leaves your breast exposed. These are men. Of course they were enjoying seeing her breast. It's disgusting. They have no shame. I'm sure they have mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts. That is utterly disgusting. And the fact that she was arrested for resisting arrest, the fact that these officers don't have anything else better to do. If I'm a police officer and you call me in for a 50-cent spoon, I'm probably going to arrest you for wasting my time. These officers need to learn basic negotiation skills, basic persuasion skills, basic communication skills, freaking get a freaking degree and stop letting anybody be a police officer. I think all police officers should have bachelor's degrees in freaking law and enforcement and political science because I really believe it's a learning disability. They only have two modes when it comes to black people, shoot or arrest. You go there, talk to the manager, talk to the customer, and you leave. And you leave. That's it. That's it. Why does it have to be one extreme or the other? If I'm a police officer and someone calls me into a business because of a 50-cent dispute, I'm going to walk my police officer ass back out and be like, yeah, I'll handle it. 50 cents? You're throwing her to the floor, sexually assaulting her, threatening her I saw they were like waving a taser in her face, threatening to break her arm. These guys aren't police officers, they're KKK men wearing blue uniforms. And this is what I mean about protocol. This is what I mean about having a black and white protocol, no pun intended. And if the officers break the law, they go to jail. This cannot continue. I will not see any other black women getting killed, shot, and now we have sexual assault on camera. On camera. For what? A 50-cent spoon? For what? Because she wanted the headquarters of the manager and they called the cops and the cops came to a Waffle House for a 50-cent spoon? This is complete madness. And I'm telling you, the solution is, ladies, close your wallets. Join me. Close your wallets. And if you do shop, don't shop at mass big box retail, meaning that don't shop at Amazon, don't shop at Whole Foods, don't shop at, anything that's a big national chain. Just go to the small mom and pop shops, do a little bit of driving, grow your own vegetables. This is the way we're going to see change, by keeping our change and dollars and nickels in our own pockets. You're not going to see change by cursing and screaming and protesting. We've been protesting since the 50s. Not much has changed. We got to do better, guys. We got to do better. We can't keep airing our dirty laundry. You can't empower police officers to do this. And that's what we've been doing. We got to make sure they obey the law, follow the law. This bothers me. Because that could be my friend, that could be my sister, that could be my mother, that could be me. She was sexually assaulted in front of a room of people like a common slave. I am disgusted. And Waffle House supports it? Let the whole United States feel the wrath of 1.5, prospectively, in trillion-dollar sale. Let the whole world see. You don't have to march. You don't have to make signs. You don't have to go outside in the cold. Close your damn wallet. No Red Lobster. No Papa John's. No Joe's Crab Shack. Because if we don't take this serious, it's gonna get worse. Attacking black girls in bikinis, sitting on them in the pool party. I remember that one. Sandra Blaine, she got killed in we have to do more. And the best thing you can do is to close your wallet to the mainstream industries like Walmart. Close your wallet to Starbucks. Close your wallet to all these places. Force them to bring the discussion on the table. It's embarrassing. United States. And you're here tossing around a lovely black lady like she's a slave. Breasts is all flying, and boobs are bouncing out the shirt. It's humiliating, degrading. We gotta do better, guys. We gotta do better. Like I said, close that damn wallet, son. Close it. Close the wallet. And who knows? By you even closing your wallet, you might be able to invest and do some stuff and pay off some stuff and you truly get your shit together. But what we're doing right now, it's not where I cannot stand to see a black woman sexually assaulted on camera in front of my eyes, with cops choking her, with one looking like he's going to step on her neck and the other one, just humiliating her, not even flinching when her bare breast is showing as if she's some type of low-life animal. Sad. But like I said, the solution is an economic sit down. Close your wallet. Do it for a month, black people. Only buy the bare necessities, doctors, medicals, things here and there. But overall, close your stuff up and see how fast they come to the table. That's all. Doesn't happen too often I get this upset. This is stuff that gets me really upset. This is real shit. Not all the nonsense, the drama, the petty crap, and the bull crap that people waste their time and make it all about. That was sexual assault on camera. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I think I got accustomed to seeing people getting their ass kicked, but I can't get accustomed to a black woman being sexually assaulted on camera. I can't get used to that. I don't want to get used to that. And I want us to stick together. I want us to do an economic sit down. Join me. It starts today. I will not be going to Starbucks. I will not be going to Dunkin' Donuts. I will not be going to Burger King, Papa John's, and Domino's. I will not be going to Wendy's. I will not be going to White Castle. I will not be going to Joe's Crab Shack. I will not be visiting any other formal big chain national place when Black women are getting sexually assaulted on camera for the whole world to see. What kind of message does that send? That it's okay to do that to us? It's okay for her body to be exposed and people are eating? Stop spending your money in these stores. Shop online. Shop through Black businesses. There's a list of Black businesses. I can give it to you. Stop fighting each other and destroying each other and tearing each other down. Or at least do it in private. This is why they think they can do this to us, because we disrespect each other. We degrade each other. We attack one another. And people look at it and say, they shit on each other. Why not? When are we going to freaking get it? When are we going to stop being assholes and truly come together and use YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all the platforms that are there and stop manipulating, stop using situations like this and not doing anything about it? I wrote a letter to Al Sharpton. I contacted his network. I'm asking Al Sharpton for help. I'm asking for him to march for this. This is sexual assault on camera. Sexual assault. I don't want to see any more sisters exposed while the guy that shot people and killed people in the Waffle House was apprehended because he didn't resist, but he had a rifle and ammunition in his backpack. This guy's living and he killed 4 people and he was apprehended with a rifle and ammunition in his backpack. What do you guys really, I want to know what's really good. Because we have the power right now. What do you guys really care about? Is it clicks? What do we care about as Black women, as Black people? I'm so confused. Is it drama, Kim Kardashian, Tristan? What is it that you really care about when you go to bed at night? What makes you feel good about your day? Do you care about feeling accomplished, helping others, or do you care about drama and bullshit? Because Black women walking around talking about, oh, I want to see what they're going to do next. Bitch, that's you. What are you going to do? I wrote to Al Sharpton immediately. I started writing to Congress senators immediately. I called MSNBC immediately. I said, I told my family, told my brother, we're not doing it. We're not spending shit. We're not going out. Enough is enough. That could be me. That could be you. That could be your daughter. That could be your wife. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. That's a woman. And she was sexually assaulted. When your breast is exposed and the cops are rubbing up on her, touching her, teasing her with a taser, 3 big ass cops, but you got a Black man that wrestled an AR-15 out of the hands of a crazed killer? You got a Black man who took a gun out of someone's hand. Do you know what an AR-15 looks like? But you got 3 white men and that's what it takes to apprehend a Black woman? I don't care. I don't want to have to worry if I go to Red Lobster, if I go to Papa John's, if I go, I don't know. I don't want to have to worry that something going to happen to me over a plastic utensil. Or if I have a complaint about the food, that before I leave the place, they call the cops and bust my ass. When are we going to stop? I hold us accountable. I hold us accountable. We use our amazing power in the wrong fucking way. But the pain of black women is not a talking point. The pain of black women is not for you to seduce and get attention for. The problems, there are so many nonprofits out there. There are so many organizations out there working hard, but too many black women don't do anything. We are $1.5 trillion. Black women, 1.5 trillion dollars in economic spending power. 1.5. Do you know what would happen if you took 1.5 out of the American economy effective immediately? There'd be a crash. When are we going to wake up? We put our energy into tearing each other down. We put our energy into not helping one another. We put our energy into sabotaging one another. We put our energy into blasting one another. Go on YouTube and look at the arguments back and forth. It's embarrassing. And you got a black woman who's sexually assaulted. And I think I'm the only video on YouTube talking in this way. That wasn't an arrest. That was sexual assault. She was exposed. Her breasts were being touched. What is it going to take? I don't know. Because we have the power. Economic sit down. Economic sit down. Hashtag economic sit down. Enough is enough. No Mac. No makeup. No Sephora. No Macy's. None of that. Shut this shit down. Close your wallet. No Amazon. No online shopping. Money, power, respect. We can do this. Stuff like that makes me boil. It sends an image to the whole entire world. When law enforcement, people that are paid to serve and protect, do this to us, it's a horrible image. I hold police officers to a higher standard than common thugs, if that's going to be your argument. I hold police officers who have the right and trust to use excessive force to a higher standard than common thugs. I will not compare a police officer to a civilian who's sworn to protect. I will not compare a police officer to a civilian who has the legal power to use excessive force. You don't threaten to break a woman's arm and wave a taser at her head. I would like to think police officers are much more superior to the regular civilians and thugs and lowlives that walk around and terrorize people. Can't compare a police officer to a regular man. You can't compare a police officer to a regular man. You cannot compare a police officer who is trained and given the right to use excessive and deadly force. They're supposed to serve and protect. What happened? Guys, I'm begging you. We got an economic tsunami and we got a social tsunami. You're going to see more and more of these things because of these cameras. I don't want to see more. Join me. Do an economic /sit down, an economic shutdown. You got to decide what is important. That can be your daughter, your mother, your sister. You got to decide. If you want to be petty and talk about bullshit and complain, because that means you're part of the problem. And I will not be part of the problem. I damn sure will be part of the solution. I don't care if I'm a drop in the bucket. I will be a solution. I will not stand for seeing black women getting sexually assaulted on camera by police officers. I won't stand for it. And I'm begging and I'm hoping and I'm praying that you won't stand for it either. Connie out.